Good morning, children. I hope that you all are safe and happy at home. Stay home, be safe. I am going to teach 14th lesson in science, that is transportation in plants. What do you mean by transport? Transport means to carry things from one place to another. Have you ever wondered how water and minerals absorbed by the root are transported by the leaves? Do you know how water reaches the topmost part of the plant in spite of not having a circulatory system in animals? Yes. In this lesson we are going to study about various methods of transport in plants. Before understand this lesson, you should know what do you mean by xylem and phloem. What are the functions of xylem and phloem? Last lesson we studied that xylem, water and mineral salts absorbed by the roots reach all parts of the plant through xylem. What do you mean by phloem? Phloem, the food synthesized by the leaves are translocated to all parts of the plant through phloem. So xylem and phloem are vascular tissues. And what do you mean by translocation? The bulk movement of substances through the vascular tissue is called translocation. So xylem and phloem are vascular tissues. And in this lesson we are going to learn about various means of transporting plants. These are the various transports such as diffusion, active transport, plasmolysis, imbibition, osmosis. Let us see one by one. Diffusion. What do you mean by diffusion? The movement of molecules in liquid and solids from a region of higher concentration to a region of lower concentration without the utilization of energy is called diffusion. This is a passive process. You listen to this diagram, and before diffusion, less molecules are there inside the cell. After diffusion, more molecules are there. This explains diffusion. Next, active transport. What do you mean by active transport? It utilizes energy to pump molecules against a concentration gradient. In these two definitions, we come across the terms without the utilization of energy and against the concentration gradient. Let us see one example. When we walk through the stair, when we climb up, we utilize energy. But when we go down without much energy, we pass on to the staircase. This is without utilization of energy and against the concentration gradient. When we climb up stairs, we use much more energy. That is against the concentration gradient. Next we pass on to plasmolysis. What do you mean by plasmolysis? It occurs when water moves out of the cell and resulting in the shrinkage of cell membrane away from the cell wall. That is called plasmolysis. Next we pass on to imbibition. What do you mean by imbibition? It is a type of diffusion in which solids absorbs water and gets swelled up. For this we can see one example, that is dry grapes and dry peas. When we put this dry grapes and dry peas in the water, it gets swelled up. Why swelled up? It absorbs water, so that only it swells up. So these are the examples for imbibition. Next we pass on to osmosis. What do you mean by osmosis? It is the movement of solvent or water molecules from the region of higher concentration to the region of lower concentration through a semi-permeable membrane. What do you mean by semi-permeable membrane? When we peel out boiled egg, a tender membrane is called semi-permeable membrane. So, listen, semi-permeable membrane and it is carried out till the equilibrium is attained, and this is a passive movement of water. To explain this osmosis, we go for one demonstration of osmosis. For this, I have to take a beaker containing water, and inside the beaker containing water, we have to keep a thistle funnel, and we have to tie the mouth of the thistle funnel with the semi-permeable membrane, that is a parchment paper, and we have to fill this thistle funnel with the sucrose solution, and we have to keep inverted, and we have to keep inside the beaker containing water. After some time, the water present in the beaker slowly move into the thistle funnel with the help of the semi-permeable membrane, and the level of water in the thistle funnel rises. This explains osmosis. So what do you mean by osmosis? It is the movement of solvent or water molecules from the region of high concentration. So water present in the beaker is higher amount. So it slowly enters into the thistle funnel. So this is osmosis. Okay children, now we come to the end of the class. So now I am going to give some questions as home assignment, which is considered as worksheet number 1. I am going to give the questions. What is diffusion? Define active transport. Explain imbibition with examples. Define osmosis and plasmolysis. So totally I have given 5 definitions. So be ready with your answers, and I'll collect it when we meet each other.